Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our first live stream of 2025. I nearly said 2024. 2025. I hope you all had a wonderful break over Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas. If not, I hope you had a good December anyway. We've got Antoine. Hello, Antoine.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. See some people in the chat already. Hey, Statsbitsu. Hey, Atsu. Hey, feels so good. Jawa. Nice to see you. Elvira there. Kleina. Gaheen. Welcome. Hope you're all looking forward to the streams we've got this year. We've got loads of ideas. So it's going to be a good one. First off, someone asked when the next Emra portfolio review is. I'm not sure yet. I have to try and grab him for one in the next. So, he's a very busy man. But today we've got Antoine, which is just as good. So, so it's going to be a good time.
Almost the same.
Yeah, almost the same. So today I thought we'd do something a little bit fun. I feel like I get Antoine here to like almost be a guinea pig and be like, this is a game that I want to play. So I thought we would do that. So those of you on the stream, I didn't Antoine probably, but second should see here. Oh, no, I got it on the never mind. There we go. There's the wheel. Got a wheel there, and going around this wheel is multiple names of enemies and bosses from different video games. I've got a range of different styles of game, like different genres, different companies, like different developers. Not that it really matters, because all we're going to do is we're going to take these names and I'm going to spin the wheel. It'll land on one, and then I will pass the name on to Antoine. I'll say, this is X enemy from Y video game. And Antoine just has to draw what comes into his mind, what he thinks that enemy is going to look like. Now, yeah. I'm not going to judge him based on accuracy. I think that would be really unfair. It's just a fun thing to see how close we can get. But if you guys want to take part as well, I would love to see what you come up with. Yeah, one of them is called Hedgehog Pie. So if you want to do that, go ahead. But yeah, I also have pictures, so we have a reference. I'll kind of leave it up to you guys whether you want me to keep it a mystery until Antoine is done and then show you all at once, or I can show you guys right at the start while Antoine is. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty clear. If anyone doesn't understand it, then let me know and I can explain it. But the main thing is, Antoine, do you understand what it is that you're doing?
Yeah, yeah, it will be hard, I think.
Yeah,
because this is not something I usually do, so it will be a fun exercise, and I will try just to have fun by designing some bosses and enemies. I think I will be pretty far every time from the original design, but
yeah,
it's not too bad.
No, this is the thing. Like, so I got inspired to do this by there's a great YouTube channel called Drawfee, who did a video where they did this but exclusively with Dark Souls bosses. So they took the name of a Dark Souls boss and did this exact same thing, and they were totally off the mark every single time. But I feel like that's part of the fun. It's really great to see like what comes into your mind when you hear this.
I already done a video with friends where you have to draw Pokemon from memory, and even with Pokemon that it's just simple creature, it's really hard to be close to the original design.
Yeah, and that's something that like that's like that what a Pokemon, what a lot of the Pokemon look like. So yeah, it'll be cool. I think it'll be fun, but don't stress. We're trying to have a good time. don't worry too much about it. Before we get started, I can just see Jaheen says Antoine is amazing. I enjoy keeping an Axio Minor stream on the side monitor at work time to time when possible. Got the good work.
Thank you.
Okay. Antoine does his own streams normally in the mornings or
yeah.
Go and check him out. Shout out for chat in just a second. But let's get started with our first enemy. There's the wheel. There's the wheel. So here we go. The wheel is spinning. And first one we've got is called a Deathgaze. I will send it.
Deathgaze.
Yeah, Deathgaze. I will send it to you, so you have it written down in front of you. Like that.
Okay.
Hide the wheel. So feel free, guys, to join in at home as well if you want to have a bit of an art challenge today. I can put it in text.
No, I need to think.
Yeah.
So Deathgaze. I have some. I have a deeper direction side of my screen just to check if I understand the words.
Mm-hmm.
And the combination is pretty weird.
Yeah.
So
you've got death being death, and gaze meaning like a stare or like watching. Yeah.
So I'm thinking of something like this a bit, but maybe a bit more creepy.
Yeah. Would you like to know what series it's from? What game series?
Yeah, because I don't think I know it from somewhere.
It is from.
I don't remember.
It's from Final Fantasy. It's from the Final Fantasy.
Okay. Don't hit me, but I never played to Final Fantasy.
That's okay. All right. It's a JRPG. That helps.
Maybe I can ask you some question about how big is it, and do we have a weapons, something like that? Like it will be some idea for me to create a design about this.
Yeah, absolutely. So it does not have any weapons. It does have claws.
Okay.
And it is a. What am I going to do? Size. We do small, medium, large, very large. It is a large enemy. So I'd say it's bigger than a human.
Okay.
That's Bitsu asks which one though. I mean they all have very similar designs. The one that I'm currently looking at though is one from Final Fantasy VI. It has some amazing concept art by Yoshitaka Amano. I can show on stream and send to you later, Antoine. Really nice.
I have some art book from Final Fantasy series. So I've seen a bit the art style and how it is. I think it's pretty hard to mimic it because it's so well done and it's so particular sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to copy the art style at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I will try something on my own
yeah, do your
and
own
see
own
how it's.
style. Yeah, yeah, own style. Just whatever you feel like the design should be. Yeah. I spoke to some friends of mine when I was originally thinking about this stream idea, and I got some really interesting games to look in. I didn't use all of them, but one of my friends was like, "Oh, you should do Turnip Boy commits tax evasion," and I'm like, "What?" There's a game called Turnip Boy commits tax evasion, but all of the enemies in that game are just called like Jeff or Dan, or like they all just have really like human names, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
I was like, that's just not fair. Like, that would be really unfair. So I tried to pick ones that have elements in the name that you can kind of pick from. Apart from one or two. One or two just sounded funny, so I would be interested to see what you got.
Like the Hedgehog Pie.
Yeah, like the Hedgehog Pie thing. Yeah. Yeah. Another one that was on the list. Called a PantoGoob, which is literally it's not a word. Like a PantoGoob is not a word. Most of them, I think. Elvira, you cheated and looked it up. Unbelievable. I forgive you. I hope you all had a good Christmas break. What did you all get up to? Families and friends, stuff at Christmas.
Yeah, I had some of my family for Christmas, and for the New Year, I passed it with my friends.
Yeah.
And we made a Secret Santa, so it was fun.
Oh, that's cool.
And we tried some good restaurants in Paris, and it was a bit too late, so we finished by make the Happy New Year in the bus.
Oh. That's a great place.
But it was fun.
Great place to do it.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
And we was alone in the bus, so it was all yours. And you?
Yeah, mine was good. Yeah. Yeah, so like I've said it a lot recently, but yeah, my birthday was New Year's Eve, so I had quite a busy
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had quite a busy day, like seeing all of my family, and then I spent the evening like seeing in the new friends of mine, played some board games, absolutely smashed them at Mario Party. Great.
I've seen that you passed 62 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they put the candles.
Pretty,
they put the candles on the
pretty venerable ages.
I know. I look pretty good for 62, though. I've got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what I said my secret was, but in our like work group chat, my secret was like bathing in milk or something like that, like 4 times a week. Happy birthday! Thank you so much. I got some great gifts. My friend and co-worker Katie, who works on our production team, got me this. Hold on. I got a Kermit the Frog puppet so I can live out my dreams being a Muppet.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah, he's got kind of like Elvis lip going on a little bit, but it's all right. Amazing gift, yeah. It's because I do. It's because I like Kermit, but I also do Kermit impressions quite a lot. So, it's fitting. What's your thought process right now? That's what I'm going through this.
I just draw randomly, to be honest.
I think a lot
I
of
don't
it.
know. I try to see with the feelings, with the words, with the. I don't know. I think I try to create like a personification of death, but with my my ID.
Yeah.
And I try to add this big, like a cloak. It's the term for this.
Yeah.
To have the obscurity thing in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I just try some things. You will see the design will change a lot, I think.
I think a lot of this is like pure vibes. Like these kind of challenges, you have nothing else to go off of other than pure vibes. So you want a Kermit impression? Maybe. maybe.
Maybe if you sub, maybe.
yeah. If you sub, then we'll talk. Maybe I should make it a points reward, like a point redemption thing. Oh, the disappointment. I will like I'll do one later in the watching. A lot to ask. Asking me make a fool of myself. It's funny because you're not entirely like far off. I feel like it's fair to say that you're like actually kind of along the right line.
Well, it's good to know. It's really messy. I hope everyone understands a bit his design.
Yeah. I understand it. See, there's a person, there's a figure, like a wood figure there with a cloak on, and a spike coming out of its chest. All like spiked halo thing going on. Messy. Yeah, I'm gonna say it looked fairly neat to me, but I ain't no. So what do I know?
Now, it's okay in a first intention, but you can't present that to an artistic director. I think you need to pass more time to refine it and make more choice in your design.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like if this were client work, then sure.
Mm.
But is anyone in chat? Are you guys taking the challenge on yourselves as well, or are you just here to watch in the background? Because I also appreciate it is probably halfway through your workday. Oh, Jawa's on it. Nice. Yeah, you have to post it in the Discord. We're done. Take a look. Oh, I forgot to get some water. Grab a drink and I'll be right back.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I'll try to finish this quickly, like this. We can begin another one maybe when he's back. Mm-mm-mm.
There we go. Yeah, you say you're gonna move on in a second.
Yeah. Because I don't know if we take time to really clean it, or if we want to make like the more as we can.
Yeah, we can always do a few. We can always do some more. And then if there's one that at the end we're like really in, I'll be able to pull it over into.
Mm.
Or you could maybe polish it on your off on your personal.
Yeah.
I haven't been
And
able
I think here we begin to have a good design.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really it is really cool. As I say, it's not totally off the mark. I'm happy to show it to you whenever you want.
I think it's okay. We get the idea of the boss I want to create.
Yeah. I will. So I'll send you in DS reference. Like this is the concept art from Yoshitaka Amano.
Oh. It's not that far in terms of features.
No,
But,
yeah. You honestly did pretty well. Like,
honestly, I'm pretty surprised.
yeah, I think you got the cloak. I gave you claws. That was like you got the
Yeah.
cloak. You got like the fact that it's quite spiky, like it's got horns and stuff, which yours doesn't, but it has like spikes in the design anyway. But the only major difference is that original one doesn't have like a body per se. Like its body is the cloak. Like if you got rid of the actual body of yours, then that would be crazy close. Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool.
And we got the skull. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's okay.
Nice job, man. Yeah, I'd
For
say
a first one.
yeah, I'm pretty impressed actually.
Thank
Proud
you.
of that. Cool. So that was the Deathgaze from Final Fantasy. So let me grab the again and spin that. Got okay. This one is going to be interesting. So this one is a Bloodborne boss. Have you played Bloodborne?
No, but I really like the art style.
Okay. So the one we got for this called Micolash, Host of the Nightmare. I can send that to you in DMs.
I think we can do a lot of things with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, it really stood out to me. Again, if anyone wants to have a go, then please do. But also, just because we've moved on doesn't mean that you guys have to move on. You're still working on the first one, then carry on. So what are your first thoughts going into this?
I see something like not really big, but with like a big head, like a big brain with some stuff in it, or
okay,
with eyes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I not really aim to do something like Bloodborne, but
Yeah.
I want to be really creative with this one because I like the prompt.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like I can give you hints if you want, but also feel free to just go all in on your own. Both. I love the actual design of this character. Like,
This is the point where it's hard sometimes to sketch because you have so much idea that you want to make everything at the same time and you are stuck like you don't know how to begin really.
Yeah, I mean feel free to like take your time or get some rough ideas down, whatever. I said before the stream, like however many we get through is however many we get through. People in chat as well, feel free to put down what you think this creature might look. What's the name of the second one? You didn't see it? It's at the bottom of the screen. If you're watching the stream, it's at the bottom down here. Unless you can't see it for whatever. Maybe the color is a bit. Actually, does. There we go. Oh, Micolash did. No worries. I stupidly didn't think about the color white, off-white background. Micolash, host of Nightmare. Host of the Nightmare. I really wish that I could get into Souls-like games more, because I love the character design, and character designs for the bosses and stuff are usually really interesting, but I never do it. I get
Same. I'm too bad to it.
Yeah. I think I get bored. That's my problem. Is that because so much of it is like throwing yourself at a brick wall until you break through it. I get bored way too fast.
You never try Elden Ring?
I did. I played Elden Ring. I can't remember. I don't know how many hours I put in. But I got to like maybe the second or third boss, and then put it down and never picked it back up again. I think I messed up all of my stats because I found a weapon that I really wanted to use, and then found out that I had been leveling up my character the wrong way if I wanted to use that weapon, and just was like, well, I'm not starting again, so I just stopped playing.
But you have things, I think, to reset your stat if you want.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. So they didn't make it obvious. Are they like limited items though? Like, do you only have a few?
I don't really remember because I play like I was so stressed to play to Elden Ring that I watched some videos on it, and I see like a weapon that I really wanted also.
Yeah.
And as I begin to search for it pretty soon in the game,
Yeah.
once I add it, I was like, okay, no, I just to max this stat and have this item, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I can play.
Yeah. I really wanted the big pizza cutter.
The big one?
It's like a pizza cutter, like the big like circular.
Oh yeah, okay, I see.
Thing.
The things like
yeah, like that.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I wanted one of those. And I just spec'd my character wrong. What was the weapon you wanted?
The meteor katana.
I need to look.
Like a katana made of a meteor, and you can like create some energy slash.
Oh, cool.
With magic, and it's pretty strong.
I remember shortly after Elden Ring came out, I remember people being like, magic is totally busted in this game. Like, there's a video of a guy doing the final boss in like 20 seconds or whatever, just by having this one magic wand that just blasted it. Nuts.
Yeah, but I think they tell that in every Souls game.
Yeah. Yeah, I've generally heard that in Souls games, magic is kind of overpowered.
Sorry, just 1 second.
Yeah,
I
no
think
worries.
my parent didn't understand that I am stream.
Yeah, no worries. Big time. Yeah, how are you guys getting on with the characters?
Okay, I'm here.
Good, nice.
Oh man, I'm struggling so much on this one.
I think it's a harder one because
Yeah.
there's nothing, there's not much to really grab onto other than like Host of the Nightmare, really. Like,
Yeah, and also, as it's a Souls game, it's really a bunch of crazy design, so I want to make something a bit crazy and not just a simple boss.
yeah. I don't know a massive amount about this boss on it. I never got to it when I played Bloodborne. I think it's a side. I think it's like an optional one. I love seeing balls like bosses. It's like it's just great to see where their mind goes. You know?
I think with Souls bosses you can do almost everything if you want.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the thing. You could do like a super crazy design and just be like, yeah, it probably would be in a Souls game somewhere. Like,
Mhm.
or you can just draw a man with a sword, and that's also a valid answer.
Yeah. Or just take an object and add in some arms
Yeah,
and some spike.
yeah. Well, when I think of like Dark Souls, I think less of spikes and more like, I don't know, like writhing kind of like tentacle kind of things. I don't know.
Mm.
Looks like he's got a little face on his belly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Don't know why, just Dark Souls, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Again, it works.
I tried that because I really want to have this nightmare theme in it.
Yeah.
Like, this is something, even if it's not close to the original design, I want it like this is something you never want to see in your dream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good way to take it. That's a good way to take the prompt. Thing like again, like the accuracy is not what I am like very interested in, or like seeing what brain comes up with.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Oh, happy. He's not anymore.
Just like, yeah.
Yeah.
You got Chad.
Oh yeah, nice. Just turned it from a nightmare to a dream. Oh, nice. Is that like a crown that you gave him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very like that's very Dark Souls. I feel like every boss in Dark Souls is some kind of royalty or whatever.
Yeah, even big monster succeed to find like a jewelry pieces or a nice
Yeah.
outfit, or
Yeah.
I don't know where they find it. Because it's at their size and it fits completely to their design. So
Yeah. That's Bitsu is like, oh, Micolash mentioned. Yeah. Are you a Bloodborne fan? That's Bitsu. How would you rate Antoine's Micolash out of 10? Yes, all caps. Nice. With all my heart. Nice. I was saying earlier that yeah, I don't know much about this boss necessarily. I only found out about him like while preparing for this stream. I won't say that out loud. It'll be but I'll give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Hey, that's pretty good. 7.5 out of 10 is not a bad score.
right, it's okay.
Yeah. That's so cool. Eyeballs like really gross me out. I was saying this earlier today, like I wouldn't say that I'm like super squeamish, but the thing that does make me really cringe is like anything to do with eyeballs. So there's no way that I'm ever going to be able to put contact lenses in, for example, because I just hate the idea of anything touching my eyes. Not good.
Yeah, I understand. I watch a lot of horror movie, and I was never disturbed by a scene, but just one scene from the Final Destination.
Yeah.
Really put me in a bad mood. It was a scene where a girl was operated by a laser.
Oh yeah.
In the eye.
Yeah.
And the scene is really horrible.
Oh, gross. I remember when I was a kid. Sorry. When I was in high school, I had a deodorant can like explode like right in front of me. So I got like all of this deodorant like in my eyes. So I had to go and get them rinsed out, and that was bad enough. And that was just like water. Like that was just water being poured into my eyes. But even that was awful. I hated it. I blame Dead Space for that. Dead Space has got a really horrible like eye scene where if you mess it up, you just absolutely destroy your brain.
What can I add to it?
What can we add to make more nightmare?
Yeah. Something.
Oh.
Nobody likes spiders.
That is true. That is true. And if someone tells you that they do like spiders, they're lying. I had a flatmate when I was at university who she would shout at me every time I killed a spider. Like every time we had a spider in the flat, I would kill it and shout at me every single time. Like, why did you do that? Why did you kill it? I was like, because it's gross and it's in my house.
Yeah, same before, but now I don't kill it because I watched some documentary about spiders. And I understand that spiders are really like a lot of animals. They are just afraid by human. I just try to fly from them and don't really attack. And when they attack, it's not a real attack. They fake it just to be more scary.
Yeah.
But they don't use their venom because it's too much energy drain for them. So now when I see it, I just feel like, oh, it's disgusting, but I just move them to outside.
Yeah, I probably would do that, but I hate them so much that the idea of even like getting like a cup or anything to put them under or whatever, like that like I can't even do. Nausicaa is like, I kind of do like them, not gonna lie. I need to get you to come and get rid of all find in my house. The people who are like, yeah, I like spiders, so I move them. Like, I kind of understand that. What I don't understand are people who have like tarantulas as pets. That's too far. That's too much.
It's too much for me. And it's sad. This kind of spider, I think, can't live in captivity.
Yeah.
Just in small box. So just free them. Stop.
Yeah. Ideally, don't free them around me.
Yeah.
Don't free them in a country where they're not native. I will be upset. Do not introduce tarantulas to your local wildlife, please. Looks so tired.
Because it don't sleep too much.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't sleep too much. I probably wouldn't sleep a lot if I had all of that going on. You'd be that annoying friend trying to save them. I mean, that's fine. You just have to get them. You just have to get to them. What out of his eye?
Yeah, like parasite.
Yeah.
Or maybe something more gross.
Another eye.
In the eye.
Yeah. Stats Bitsu's like, it's a good thing I'm not eating. I mean, this doesn't make you hungry. I could just about go for a nice juicy eyeball right now. Oh, it's like, oh, it's one of those like gross mouth
Yeah.
things. Yeah. Oh, I just think about how slimy those hands must be. All the like eye jelly, but
Yeah, really shiny.
yeah. That's and he doesn't stop there. No, Antoine's just he's going for it. Antoine saw the prompt and was just like, you know what? I'm pulling out all of my fears right now. Starting to think that he's enjoying it. Man, I don't want. I'm not gonna yuck his yum. Gee, is that the scale? Oh my
Yeah.
god! Oh my god! Things like
Because
skyscraper.
why not?
Yeah, that is nightmarish. The poor guy is like skyscraper. For a second there, I thought, I don't know why, for some reason I thought it was you to give him like a cup of Coke or something. Like he's like there with like Coke and some popcorn, just like staring at this giant thing in front of him. Oh man, that's
Do you want to watch some movie?
good please. I went to see Nosferatu on New Year's Day.
Oh yeah.
I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. But
I really want to see it.
yeah, definitely give it a shot. I went with some friends and I loved it a lot. One of my friends fell asleep, but that's nothing new. Everywhere.
Is it scary? Because I've seen a lot of people tell that it's a really scary adaptation of it.
I wouldn't say so. Like it has its moments where it's scary, but it's horror done right. If you know, like it's quite don't know how to describe it. It's not like jump scares and stuff. It's a lot of like atmospheric horror, which is nice. There is a few jump scares in it, but nothing that's that bad. Like I hate jump scares, and I still um yeah, I thought it was really good. But then again, I'm a big Dracula fan anyway, so now he's got a beard, he kind of looks friendly.
Yeah, it's true.
He kind of looks like a little old grandpa.
I will tell you a story.
Would you like to hear a story about how I got these weird hands, this eyeball, and this parasite, and these other arms and
this
tentacles?
tentacle.
Yeah. It all started the day I was born. Or maybe he has like a Kermit voice. Maybe he's thought maybe Kermit like it all started the day I was born. I, my mother told me I was a freak, and and I
feel good about it.
I enjoyed it. I liked being a freak. Yippee! What a nice lad. Faints. The doctor is like, it's a monstrosity. Yeah. Oh, the eyes. Yeah, nice. Oh, okay, that's nightmarish. Now it's nightmarish.
Like maybe a king that has been cursed.
Yeah.
I want to add it some more personality.
I think that the hair work. Like there's a Come here, child, I will tell you all my wisdom. You too can live forever like me.
Or maybe he's a therapist, like, tell me your nightmare and I will hold it for you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe he's a nice guy. He's like, tell me your darkest fears and I will take it from you. And yeah. He looks that way because he's harboring everyone else's problems.
I will try a version without the parasite. Because maybe it's a bit too much.
I think the eye is cool. It's like, yeah, he uses that giant eye to like see what your darkest. He kind of, yeah, he kind of is like a version of. Even that's cute. Even the eye has a crack. I can.
Okay, I think I finished with this one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. Um, I will.
Yeah.
I will now. I'll show you what the character actually looks like. There he is.
I'm really afraid.
It is. He's just a.
Oh, okay.
He's just a guy. He's just a dude, which I think is actually even better. Like, I kind of love it.
I was really thinking of a big boss because the name is really powerful,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the host of the nightmare. And just a chill guy here
yeah,
with a cage on the head.
yeah. I, that's one of the reasons why I really liked it. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to pick it, because I just thought it was such a like a grandiose name for a guy with a cage on his head.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking of it like this
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like a very Dark Souls thing to do, of just be like, yes, this is Micolash, the host of the nightmare, and it's like just a guy. It's just a dude.
Yeah, you just sell bread. It's just
Yeah.
he owns a bakery, you know.
Yeah. So Statsmitsu earlier was like, yeah, Micolash is just like a dumb kid. Like that, I think that is basically what his backstory is that he is an idiot. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, there you go. That's Micolash, host of Nightmare. He's just a yes. That's Mitsu is like he's just a regular, normal-sized dude and a dumb one. He's a scholar, but yes. Okay, cool. Nausicaa says, now that's a real host. Welcoming, yet frightening. Kindly watching out for you. Yeah. Kindly, maybe not. But cool. Yeah, so that was Micolash. Let me hide him away again. And you can bring the wheel out for another one. So I will spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's entirely up to you if you want to do this one, but you did get a PantoGoob as an option.
PantoGoob.
Yeah, it is from Luigi's Mansion 3, I believe.
I played to it. It was a really nice game.
Yeah.
PantoGoob.
Yeah, it spelled like that.
I don't remember at all.
So
I'm thinking of a ghost with
yeah,
like an artist, maybe.
could be. I'm trying to think of any that I might be able to. I mean, he is he is a ghost. I'll tell you that much. I mean, it's Luigi's Mansion, so. Again, in a way, again. Let me take a look at a picture. Is it a blob with pants? I can tell you it's not that basic of a ghost. It's not just a blob with pants. Um, okay. You might be in a position to actually have a good hint as to what this is, because if the first part of its name is a reference to what it looks like. So Panto is a pretty good reference. So
this one will be pretty quick to do.
I mean, this frozen. Oh, there we go. I only added this one in because I love the name. So I'm not expecting a math. And he's supposed to be an enemy. Yeah, this is an enemy. Yeah, it's not a boss, I don't think, but it is an enemy. Actually, let me check if it is a boss. It might be. I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh, they're found in the DLC. I didn't even know that game had DLC.
Me too. I played the game, but I didn't know.
Yeah. I kind of like I like your little PantoGoob. It's cute.
Yeah, and I think that's it for the ID.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wasn't expecting much for this because one, Luigi's Mansion is like quite simple, and two, it's just so let me send you a PantoGoob.
Oh, okay. I was not for the clothes. I was not too far off my ID.
Yeah.
The shirt, and it's not a scarf, but it is a scarf. No, it's not.
It is. So basically, it's the reason why I said you might be in a position to know what this is because PantoGoob, like the first half is panto, like pantomime, and like I looked up what pantomime was in France, and it is like the mime kind of outfit with the striped shirt. He's got the red lipstick, and
I was not thinking of that. I just tried to make like a cliche from a French artist.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's still not far off. You still got the scarf. You've got the striped shirt. Yeah, that's cool.
Because I interpret panto like paint.
Like paint. Yeah. It's funny because like I didn't really associate like the panto part with the mime, because in English, like a pantomime is like a type of stage show where it's like a musical kind of thing. They perform it around Christmas time. They have like a lot of like men dressed up as women characters and balls of like Aladdin and Jack and the Beanstalk. Very cringe and very cheesy on purpose. Yeah. There is multiple goobs. There is so many goob variants. There's Goob the Magnificent. There's Swabby Goob, Goob, Neon Goob,
Mm.
Agubis, which is a version of Anubis, or like it's like an Egyptian ghost, but they all have a very similar design based. There we
Yeah.
go. That's the PantoGoob there. So straight into the next one. Yeah, here we go. Spinning the wheel now. Oh, we have another one from Luigi's Mansion if you want to do it, or we can skip it and do a different.
Oh, blue Twirler.
Blue Twirler, yeah.
In my head, it's like a really basic enemy. Like
Yeah,
just a ghost with no feature, just blue.
Yeah. So it's kind of up to you. Give it a go, or we can move on because the other ones are more interesting.
Maybe I can try something a bit different. Just to have fun, will be quick.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sorry if the stream keeps freezing, guys. I don't know what the deal is with that. Still trying to tune in streaming settings. It kind of reminds me of there's another Final Fantasy enemy. Like a git frame, or basically just like a flying eyeball. It looks basically exactly like that, but the wings are like bat wings.
It's really far from the artistic version of Luigi.
Yeah. Heads.
Yeah, and that's it.
Nice. Yeah, so blue.
And he's blue.
And he's blue. Yeah, he's labeled as blue. So blue Twirler is, yeah, you're right. It's a very simple, basic enemy. Breaking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of something like this, but more fit, like just the basic of this one.
Yeah, I was surprised that this is called a blue Twirler, but it doesn't actually have like a. I thought it would have like a coil in it, or like a twist in it somewhere, or I don't know. But alas. That's your blue twirler for you. Get the wheel back up. Show it some. Oh, right. Spin the wheel again. Take a look. Ooh, okay, that was close. This one is it's called a Bell Gargoyle. And this is another one that is from Dark Souls like series. This is Dark Souls 1. Bell Gargoyle.
Okay. Let's try something.
Sure.
I'll try to make a little story here. Hmm.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate stats bits. Very much. Take a drink. I'm really sad we haven't had any of my favorite ones so far.
Which one?
I have a few that are my favorites. Got like one called a fiery blowhog, which is a great design on its own, but I just think the name itself is hilarious. There's stuff like God Tamer and obviously Hedgehog Pie.
I want to make this one.
Yeah.
Maybe for the last one.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we can make sure that Hedgehog Pie definitely end up doing. I've just seen the little guy that you've drawn giving the Twirler a single glass.
I know he's happy.
I remember when I was growing up, like such a vague memory. I'm pretty sure there was a cartoon. There was a cartoon show that it might have just been called Gargoyle. And I remember barely anything about it other than the fact that it was like gargoyles, these stone gargoyles would come to life at night. Whether they were on like Notre Dame or something, or maybe they were
Like for the Disney?
No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was Disney. Like animated series. Yeah. Oh no, they were in like New York. Never mind. Maybe I got them mixed up with the They're gargoyles in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's not really important characters.
yeah.
More like comic
Yeah.
characters.
Oh, but this, to be fair, this show was also done by Disney, so, or it was shown on Disney. Yeah, Gargoyles. It had 3 seasons. I had no idea. I had no idea what the plot was. I just remember seeing it when I was a kid, and it just has kind of stuck with me.
Do you have some images of it? Because that tell me nothing.
Yeah. Well, of the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like larger image. I just read the synopsis. Like, a group of gargoyles pledged themselves to defend modern-day New York, just as they did in Scotland hundreds of years before. Ah, there you go.
Oh my god. That's tell me something now when I see it.
Yeah.
It's really old.
Yeah, it's 1996 is when it first started, apparently. Pretty cool. Pretty cool design. I like the one that looks like a little goblin.
Yeah.
That's a cool.
Thank you. I like to draw this kind of monster. I like to draw monster because you can make what you want.
Yeah. I feel like to make a good to make like a hero or like a good character, you have to think a lot more, whereas a monster can kind of be whatever messed up ideas you have kind of mashed together.
Yeah, you have a bit more space to create.
Yeah. I always like seeing gargoyles or like what else they are, like gargoyles or like the really ugly looking men that have been put into the stone on the side of buildings, on the side of like churches and stuff like that. I always find them really interesting, and I wonder what they're for, like why they're there.
I think it was like to keep an eye on the church, things like this, like security, something superstitious a bit.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. That's Bitsy says maybe that's why little kids like to draw. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I remember when I was in primary school, one of my teachers once made me tear up and throw away my drawings that I did because I drew a shark eating someone and they didn't like it, so they told me they made me tear it up and throw it in the bin.
My God.
Yep. And that was when my artistic dream
That's a really bad teacher.
died. Yeah. It wasn't even that graphic. Literally, you saw a you saw the shark and you saw
Mhm.
a hand coming out of its mouth and then like a little bit of blood, and that was it. And the teacher, it was as if I had just drawn a massacre. It was
Yeah, but for him, it was like, oh my God, this kid will be
a
a
serial
murderer
killer.
later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It was really funny because my grandma worked at the school that I went to, and so my teachers would always use that as like a threat. They'd be like, "Oh, I'll tell your grandma, like I'll tell your grandma that you did this, and you'll get into loads of trouble." And that it worked. I was like, "No, please." So like when I grew up, I told my grandma, and she was like, "Man, I wish she did come and tell me because I would have told her I couldn't care less." Like, it's funny. As a kid, it was like the most terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty weird to do that
Yeah.
and to use that like a menace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No one liked that teacher. He was evil.
Hmm.
Stats bits all of the crying emojis. But you have so many crying emojis. How many people do you subscribe to on Twitch? That's one of them is yours, Anton. Crying pumpkin.
Yeah. I need to make an animated version of it.
Yeah. None? That's the best part. Oh, are you like a mod? Are you like a mod in all of them or something? Oh, only sub gifts. Nice. Dude, people are so generous with sub gifts. Like, it's crazy. I once, well, multiple times I've joined a stream, put like one message in the chat, and someone has gifted me a sub to that streamer. I'm like, thanks. I mean, that was a total waste because I'm probably never gonna be here again. But thank you.
Yeah, but you are too famous, Jaden.
Wow,
It's normal.
I am now. Now everyone knows. I have to push away all the paparazzi when I go to the shops. It's just so embarrassing.
I just leave my house with a helmet like nobody recognizes me.
Yeah. Yeah. You start talking to someone and they're like, you kind of sound like, and then you're like, no, and you just run away.
No. And you try to imitate Kermit. No.
No, I don't sound anything.
Stop me.
I don't sound anything like that pumpkin man.
I don't know why I wanted to add a book like he's the main character or something, and the book that is very important for him
Yeah.
or for the story.
Yeah.
But now he has it.
Hey, gargoyles can enjoy reading.
Yeah. Maybe we can put here some glasses.
Oh, cute.
Okay. Need it to read.
Yeah. It's like X-Men? You've got like the Beast X-Men who has his
Yeah.
like he has his little glasses that he puts on to read.
Mm.
He might be a monster. He's dignified.
Yeah, it comes to teach you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You will learn to read.
Like he break your phone. Like stop TikTok.
You kids and your tic-tacs nowadays.
I will learn you something more important than social media.
I'll teach you the beauty of literature. Oh no. Oh, the little zoomer. The iPad kid, what's going
And it's here reading this book.
He's so jacked. He's so muscly that he's just like, that's how in the daytime when he turns back into stone, that's the pose that he can only read like 2 pages a day because he gets frozen that way. And he reads the pages and he can't turn it anymore until the next night.
Maybe this is why he's really angry.
Yeah.
I want to finish my book.
Yeah. I've been reading this book for 30 years.
It's been 300 years.
And I'm only on chapter 7.
Yeah, I think that's it for him.
Yeah. That's cool. I'll send you over what the Gargoyle actually looks like. Again, it's not like got like the right you got like the right weapon. Kind of. Like he got like a polearm.
Oh yeah. He looks more like a dragon.
Yeah, he does look more like a
Always
dragon.
a bit more classic in my design.
Yeah, yeah. It's I like in the concept art version of it. Like, I love that he has like an axe head on his tail. Like, I think that's. I love your design though. Like the 4, like the 4 wings is really.
Thank you.
And his hatred for social media. Like we can relate to that in one way or another. It's a very relatable gargoyle. So do you want to try another one, or do you want to hop into doing the hedgehog pie enemy?
Maybe we can do this one like for the last one.
Yeah. Okay. So we can do.
So we can begin.
Yeah. Hedgehog. So this is another monster that is from Final Fantasy.
So it's a real one?
Yeah, it's a real monster. Yeah, I didn't make this up. It is a monster from Final Fantasy.
Oh my god, because when you tell me that, I just see Sonic in a pie.
If you want to draw Sonic in a pie, I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, with his leg here.
Gotta cook fast. Funnily enough, Hedgehog Pie was apparently, I've just found this out, was apparently a British folk rock group between 1969 and 1971. So there we go.
Mhm.
I don't think they did anything worth mentioning. A fun fact. And there's been quite a lot of variations of what a hedgehog pie, like of the hedgehog pie, right? So, it first came into Final Fantasy, I think, in Final Fantasy VII, but it's been in the remake and it looks different in like Final Fantasy Crisis Core and in Crystal Chronicles, Fantasy, stuff like that. But its model, it is always incredible. 3D model is hilarious, and
Okay, I think mine is better, to be honest.
I think yeah, I think you're right. I love how it's like it's not even like he's baked into the pie. It kind of looks like he's just fallen face first into it
And just die in it.
and just died in it. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I've only got one picture of Hedgehog Pie to like put on the stream, like when we end. Um, but I can recommend everyone looking through evolution what a hedgehog pie looks like. Beautiful, obviously ending with Antoine iteration that will be in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. What drink pairs well with the hedgehog pie?
His blood.
It's blood. Damn. Is that why he looks so flat? Because you've just like
Press it.
yeah, you've squeezed all the blood out of him.
Just with a spike, just to tell it's Sonic.
You've still got a quill in it. You've like hollowed out the quill and it's just using it as a straw.
Yeah.
Statsbitsu just said they looked it up and it kind of makes sense. Yeah. It in a weird. I see what you mean. Like I can't think of anything else that this thing could be called other than a hedgehog pie.
And I think it's finished.
Nice. Okay, so I'll put the one that I grabbed for the stream up, and I'll send you in DMs like another, well, multiple of them. See the historic evolution. Hedgehog pie.
Okay. Yeah, it's really different.
Yeah.
It's more like a big lizard. I don't see the pie here.
Yeah.
Why pie?
I don't really know. I guess I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably because it looks quite fat. I don't know. Really, that's just a total guess. Does Wikipedia tell me anything? Its design has remained relatively consistent in its appearance: short and plump, vaguely reptilian amphibian creature with bright red skin. Yeah, there's nothing on the wiki as to say why it's called a hedgehog pie. But I think its design is amazing and it's so good. the concept art from Final Fantasy IX for it is just incredible. Let me download. If any of you have been following along and been doing these as they've been coming up, then please put them in the Discord. I'd love to take a look at them and show them on the stream. We've still got a little bit of time, so I would love to see that. I think that would be really how close you guys got. There we go. This is the Final Fantasy.
Okay. It's a bit more simple.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
Yeah, it kind of gives me am I thinking Street Fighter kind of vibes? Or
yeah.
I don't know. Marvel versus Capcom sort of.
And I think if you erase the smile like this and you make maybe more tiny eyes, you have a Pokemon.
True. Yeah, you totally do. You want to see what the other options I had were? You don't have to draw them, obviously, but I can just show you what they are.
Yeah, show me.
Cool. So,
and I've made another version of the Sonic Pie.
Oh my god! Oh, that's kind of creepy. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that one.
He's really fast,
he's like a sprinting zombie.
Yeah.
Nice. Right. So the other ones that we've got are we have one called the God Tamer. God Tamer is from Hollow Knight. Any of you played Hollow Knight? That has some really great.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah, that has some really great character designs in it. And again, I feel like it's similar to Dark Souls, where you can have some of the characters in it. You can have characters in it that have really cool names, and it's just like a dude. And Hollow Knight is very similar, but God Tamer there. Want me to send that to you?
Yeah, I was not thinking of something like this.
Yeah.
It's really simple compared to his name.
Yeah, it is, and I kind of like it though, because it's I feel like if you were to draw a boss called God Tamer, you would go really extravagant and crazy. But no, in the world of Hollow Knight, all of the animals are bugs and insects and stuff. So this giant, probably kind of godlike. I don't know. I never got far enough in Hollow Knight to actually fight this guy, but that's one of them. And then we've got another one from Hollow Knight, which is called King's Mold. Is a really cool design, but again, it's one of those things where it's it has a really cool name, but it's just kind of like a knight with a kind of like a scythe thing. I thought that would be cool. Got 2 words.
Yes, the design is nice.
Yeah, it's nice and simple. Then we get into a couple of my favorites. So the last game that I pulled from was the Pikmin series. And the Pikmin they all have really stupid names. So this one, for example, this is a boss called Emperor Bulblax, or Emperor Bulbax. And oh
my god.
And I love him.
He's so ugly.
Yeah, it's so good. And again, it's one of those things where I was Emperor you're gonna do something. You're probably gonna do something quite like grand. And
I want to see the concept art of this one, like how they managed to create this and say like, okay, this is the one we want.
this
This
is
one, go make it in 3D, and it need to be the game. Like, okay,
yeah
this is the main design we
yeah.
choose for this one.
There is so there is some artwork for it. Don't think that I've seen any concept art. No, I haven't seen any concept art, but I can guarantee you that every piece of artwork I've seen of this guy, he is just as ugly, if not worse. Uh, so
Mhm.
Statsbitsu is like very charming, very mindful, very demure. Yeah, he is. He's just vibing, having a good time. So yeah, his name is Emperor Bulbax. Emperor Bulblax? I think it's Bulblax. I think I spelled it wrong. Um, and then our final one is called a Fiery Blowhog, and it looks like this. And again, I love it. But basically, this little thing,
Oh
like
my god.
yeah, this little thing like spits fire out of its like nose, mouth thing. Hence why it's called a fiery blowhog. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I think it would have been hilarious to have seen a version of a fiery blowhog. But
I think those ones are really the hardest to draw from memory in mind
oh,
because
for
I
sure.
don't really know the concept art and
Hmm.
those games. So for me, I never had
Yeah,
that in my mind. Like
yeah,
it's not possible.
yeah,
So I don't know what kind of things I will be able to create with this, but it's not things like that
yeah.
at all.
Um, but yeah, I think honestly, I think from what we gave out, let me
Mhm.
let me get rid of these. Right. So from what we gave out, I think we got some really nice. Uh, I think we got some really cool.
Mm. Yeah, I think we have some sketches that can be interesting to exploit a bit more and iterate
Yeah, yeah,
and try to make a real concept of it. Especially for me, the first one, I really like it. And I think there is a possibility to make something really cool with it.
yeah, for sure. Uh, yeah, we've got. Pull them all back up.
And if it's okay, I just want to post this one on my social media with no
I,
context, like
oh,
just
for sure.
this was made during a Moon Colony stream and just this image.
Yeah, I think I feel like that is. I feel like we can allow that for sure. Uh, yeah, I think honestly, yeah, you did a really good job. Um, nice job, man.
Thank you.
Put them. Those are the ones that done. Was anyone able to follow along? But any in the we haven't had any yet. Okay. If you do want to show them to us afterwards, then yeah, put them in Discord and tag me because I would love to see them. I can always pass them on. Antoine knows how social media works. Yeah, yeah. Clearly more than I do. But all right. Well, I hope you all had fun. Um, this was like a fun experiment. I would love to do more of these with like different
Yeah.
artists and stuff. I think it would be great to see what people up with. Um, but yeah, and if you guys have any ideas for any monsters that we can feature, then let me know. I think it would be nice if we maybe do a community event in the Discord where you'll get together in like a magma board or something and hang out and give this a shot. That's it from us today, though. This week, so we'll be back next week with a new stream with Gabriel. So Gabriel Rubio is back, one of our lead artists. Going to be doing some superhero stuff, like heroes into villains. Cool, like wall swap. But yeah, we're also hosting a community games event on Friday. So if you want to come on, hang out, and play some games with some members in the Discord, then please do. It's great to have you. We always have a good time. We tend to play stuff like Jackbox or Gartic Phone, stuff like that, just that everyone can get involved with. That will be on Friday at 4 p.m. What time zone number? GMT. So that's time. You can make it. Love to see. Other than that, I think that's it from me. Do you have anything else you'd like to say, Antoine? When are you next stream?
Tomorrow, I think I will stream, and this time I just, for this week, make some sketches like this. I don't have a challenge currently. I just draw what is my mind.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit more focused on mecha design this time.
Sure.
And yeah, if you are curious, you can come see my stream. I stream almost every morning.
Yeah.
And after this, I go to work for Moon Colony. And yeah, that's all. So I hope you enjoy the stream, and see you next time.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. I'll speak to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.